Our next lesson in the Civil War is called Grierson's Raid. Our objectives for this lesson are to explain the different plans Grant came up with to defeat Vicksburg, describe the events of Benjamin Grierson and his men as they rode through Mississippi and Louisiana. Look at your vocabulary words. A feverish condition involving alternating hot, cold, and sweating stages is, let me click it, I think it's ague. Ague. Okay, ague. A hooked or curved shape is a crook. Focusing the attention of a person away from something else is a diversion. To erase or obscure something completely is obliterate. The promise given by a prisoner of war not to escape or take up arms again is parole. A bitter-tasting drug used to treat malaria is quinine. Grierson's Raid. Look at the comic. I'm going to whoop you, Charles. I don't think so, Buford. Have you ever seen a person perform sleight of hand tricks? The idea is to get you looking one place while the trick is performed in another without you knowing it. Even when you're standing close to the person performing the trick, you get fooled. You wonder how in the world he did that without your noticing. Such tricks are not limited to a single person standing before your audience. They can also be done on a much wider scale, as today's lesson points out. The last Confederate stronghold along the Mississippi was Vicksburg, Mississippi. This fortress city was the only thing keeping the Union from controlling the mighty river. Once it was conquered, the South would be split in half. Grant's army eventually defeated the Confederates there, with the aid of a plan that was executed perfectly by capable commanders. The city of Vicksburg was located high above a crook in the Mississippi River. From this vantage point, the Confederates could destroy any vessel heading toward it. Plainly, a direct assault on the city would be impossible to accomplish without a great loss of men. At first, Grant tried taking some high ground north of the city, but that failed miserably. More than